Nim is a rather impressive individual.
How so?
Although I imagine if you were to give her one of your hugs, she might pop.
Thanks.
He just gives you like this hurt look. I give good hugs, I no hurt.
Nim's weak.
Kel's gonna be like, she's on the smaller side, although she doesn't have to be. But she's just a delicate individual, and I do mean that in a good way.
Boris can be delicate. I am not all big lumbering pile. Why you say such hurtful thing? I cannot give hug. And he just starts looking at you with puppy dog eyes.
No, listen to me, Boris. She'll die.
I am big heart Boris. I am not some silly brute.
Boris, you don't understand. All she does is complain about her constitution.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, no, that's my thing. I'll die.
Yeah, right, Boris doesn't understand, which makes this bit incredibly funny to me.
It's like, how could someone not be fine with a hug?
To him, it must be an insult on his person.
She's gonna be like, you traveled the world, you know that there are... most people aren't built the way people on Katna are built.
Yes, and I could hug those people too! They did not break when Boris give hug. Here, I show you, I give you a soft hug. Come here, hug Boris.
Soft snapping sound.
Come here. Come here. Do not run from me.
No.
Students!
No!
Yellow!
No!
He starts charging around the cave. Bum, bum, bum. Yellow! Do not run from
hide in the dark.
Boris! I will echolocate your position!
He's passing out a tree.
Help. Just gonna find a corner and, like, crouch.
Yellow!
She just got both hands over her mouth.
Oh god, where's the meme of the skeleton and the girl under the desk?
Yellow! Yellow! And the cave's just like rattling with his voice.
Use pass without trade.
And he just grabs you. I told you I would echolocate your position. Come, Miliki, you have gone too deep into cave. We don't know what could be here. And he just grabs you and hugs you. Walks you up through the cave. Comes back and just sits down with you, still hugging you, puts you on his lap. There, now you can no get away. Hugged by Boris. Now tell me more about the Min.
Did you say min?
Yeah.
Man.
Tell me more about men.
Tell me more about Min.
No, we haven't gotten to the men yet.
No, damn.
Only the women and the children.
Men.
Yeah, women, children, and Prin.
Prin's a pet.
What? No, it's just not a human.
I mean, that's who I was referring to with children.
I see.
Burrito baby.
Pringles.
Pringle. Yeah.
Man, remember when there were more people playing this game?
Nope.
Here you guys
Do
go.
you?
Nope. I think the golem should be named Pringles.
Whoa.
That's right. Shay's got to decide on a name for the golem.
Mr. Golem. She has said that multiple times.
Yeah.
Is it
Doesn't
really?
have to be a good name.
You know, that is true. I just...
It's Nim.
Exactly. Her pets in order are Snowdrop, Berry, Barrel, and Mr. Golem. did anything. I'm sorry. You shouldn't.
Anyway. So, Boris wishes to know more about Min.
Well, she is lively and cheerful. Probably the most innocent person I've ever met. And
So, she is baby.
not exactly, but for an adult, she does have the childlike innocence that is appealing. If she was just a child, innocence wouldn't mean much because it would be the default, but she's gone through the... We went on the same journey and she still remains about the same person. It's impressive.
So you admire this individual?
I suppose you could say that. She also has an incredible power.
Oh?
Magic in other places is far stronger.
Yes, Katma is not exactly known for its magic.
And
The old
Vince
fox
could probably move the whole mountain.
And you said that she would be too weak for hug from Boris, and yet she can move all of Katma? You are trying to hurt my feelings, my monkey. As he gives you a little squeeze. So tell me about great and powerful Mim.
What else do you want to know?
Where is she from?
Gluttnia?
Ah, she is from Gluttnia. Powerful country. What else?
We did. She brought us there one day. She was able to buy just about anything we could even think of.
He cocks an eyebrow at you. You went from nowhere land all the way to Gluttnia?
As I said, her magic is powerful. It's just like stepping from one place to another.
Ah,
When you do it magically, you can be anywhere you need to be.
so powerful it could almost be described as impossible.
I suppose.
If only everyone could teleport everywhere they wanted to go. No more boats, no more carriages. Just whoop, we are there. Now that I
Well.
think about it, not so wonderful. If you could just always go wherever you wanted to go, we would not be here, having talk. Look at this beautiful place, as he gestures to the cave. It would lay unknown forever by everything. Maybe going everywhere so quickly is a bad idea. I retract statement. I submit new one. Bah! Teleport
Damn.
Iki. And then he
It is how I got here. I was out on an island in the middle of the ocean, and I ended up on a mountain. Just one step.
Indeed. It almost could be fantastical even. So is that all for the Nime?
I mean, I'm sure there's more I could say, but unless you want me to repeat her 2-hour rant on the circus.
Do it.
2-hour rant on Sarkos.
It's a topic she tends to bring up. She has other things too. Candy. money.
Nim never
Ah.
brings up money. It's always
Yes,
something that other
the
people bring up.
world's greatest gifts. Sweets and money. Who could ever want more than
Sweets,
sweets
money,
and
and
money?
the circus.
As you just see him reach over with his free hand and pick up another drumstick and just take a big bite out of it. Yes, nothing better than sweets or money.
Ah, yes, as you're chewing in Yallow's ear.
Yep, nothing better. Especially not like family or anything. Fuck that shit.
True, true.
He is being completely facetious. That is why he specifically picked up a thing of meat.
I just can't help but wonder what Boris's opinion of everyone is right now.
So far, he's still not convinced any of the people she's named existed. Specifically
Well, have a
because
letter.
he has a letter, yes, but then he's like, so these people who died, one was named this, and he comes from where? He's a Dragonborn. So from Draco Narak. I don't know, maybe. It's like,
He knows that Hyala has not been out of the country except for this one trip. Why does he think her geography is spot on?
because he's thinking that real people would be able to list real places that he would be able to cross-reference with.
To be fair,
She-
we didn't
he
even know
asked!
specific
Oh,
cities until recently, so why are you judging us on that?
Literally, she just
I'm
spelled
not-
stuff up Alclotnia, though.
Yeah. Which, you know,
Yeah, the
It's
place she's been
interesting.
to, she knows more about. Crazy, isn't it?
In Nick.
Isn't it?
Also, don't forget you're wearing Glotnian gear right now.
Oh yeah, that's right. You have all the swagger on you.
Yeah. Where do you think I got these sick boots that hid my footsteps?
These sick kicks.
and Celeste came from water somewhere.
Yeah.
You know, from all those heart-to-hearts Celeste and Yala had.
Like, he's got a letter that proves Nim's real, but that
Yeah.
doesn't necessarily prove that Printer Celeste is.
Man.
To be fair, can any of us?
Also, Nim's letter does say that it's been rather bumpy.
What?
It's been a rather bumpy journey.
You... I mean, yes, he did send Hyala out on some kind of mission, but he's being told these fantastical, wild ideas, and he's trying to sort what was actually a journey and what possibly was Hyala wandering around without her head on her shoulders.
That'd be
You know,
impressive.
We have to jump out of a portal.
Not even Celeste could do
Like,
that.
I'm not
pretty
sure
good.
if I'm being gaslit or if it does seem like a hard to grasp concept.
Boris is bullying, that's what I'm saying.
Well, I wish I could take anything you say seriously, but you have a habit of trying to screw with me.
Dun,
What? No.
Well, I could trust you. Everything you say is completely literal and serious.
You're a bitch.
And I believe that.
No, well, as long as we're on the same page.
So, how many rabbit plushies do you want me to buy for your birthday?
14.
I have all I need.
Okay.
This can wait.
What
like
about a
15
rabbit onesie?
Nah, I don't need that.
You sure?
This can wait like 15 minutes.
No, it can't.
So much.
So what were we talking about? Nim being fantastical or some shit?
Yep.
Continue
Boris
with
was
your tale.
taking a big ol' wedge and driving it right between him and Yala.
Yeah, like what the fuck, bro? Do you know how long this friendship took to cultivate? Man, if Nim had spell slots.
Hi, Yala!
I would like to think you can't track her down.
Zantax can.
She may end up having to ask Zanzibar to make an appearance.
And be like, I heard you were talking shit, Boris.
Ma'am, it's a good thing Yala knew that she didn't need either of us to come with her.
She didn't think it was gonna go this way. She thought it would be nice being home. Instead, she's just got someone like, no, you just crazy. You just crazy.
So, who is this last person? You have told me all about Mimsy.
What?
I love that Boris is basically Shay the Snowdrop.
I learned his name eventually.
And Boris has yet to learn yours.
To be fair, what was it? Closed captionings? Never said Nim's name right.
Boris only know closed caption.
Boris speaking closed captions.
Yeah.
Damn.
Nim has been called Bim, Jim, the actual Jim, so like the one you work out in, JIM.
Yeah, but describe the last one.
Or don't.
No.
I still have to figure that one out.
Yeah, that is not untrue. She's gonna be like, well, if you don't believe Nim exists, I don't know if you'll believe this other one does.
Well, I have letter from Nim.
And yet she's the one you keep calling impossible and fantastical.
She is a real person. I do not know anyone could have as much magic as you say. But then again, I have seen more magic than you have.
I doubt that.
That seems untrue at this point. Except that he doesn't believe she's seen any.
So
I have learned a few new things of my own.
Oh, share with Boris.
Throws the golems at him.
Hold on, I have to look at them, which I...
Protect from good and evil so that it just sends Boris away and he can't hug you.
Yeah. Where was the thing I needed to check? Here it is. No, not that one. Whoa. Where is it? This one. Boop. Ta-da. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. She's gonna use locate animals or plants to tell them how many of some relatively common Katma beast is.
Woo!
Magic! Magic!
Woo! Magic that doesn't make you almost explode even better!
Whee! I still have spell slot. Not that it matters, because this isn't a spell slot thing, it's an innate thing. Which technically she didn't have before because rangers were different when she left.
Yeah, Rangers got bumped since the last time she was home.
Well, you see, there's this person up in the sky who writes these silly books.
Ah, yes, the silly books.
You guys are using the wrong training manual. It's actually outdated by 2 volumes, but that's fine.
There's just a psychological dictionary in TOZ where it lists silly book person syndrome. Oh, that'd be...
Please tell me they call it the 5th edition.
Dun dun
Oh,
dun.
that'd be so funny if there was just a mental disorder that all of its symptoms was literally just talking and describing what a DM is. It's like, this is impossible. How can one person roll dice and change fate of reality?
That's Nim for
I can
you.
tell you a couple things. You don't have to be a god or a DM to do that.
Yes.
Yeah,
I
sometimes you have to be a
know.
cowboy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What a gross habit.
I wish
What
that's
is
the
this?
only way you describe Samson. He has this gross habit, but it's fine.
And you have still yet to describe Samson.
Well, yeah, because she got sidetracked by trying to convince him her life is real.
Not her life, just the past 2 months.
Well, yeah, she shows off some fancy magics.
Ah, impressive, my lanky. But what of this last one?
He's a human from Varises.
Ah, from Boris. And what is this one's name?
Merrymaker.
And you just see Boris look at you with a big smile, and then his face just goes deadpan.
It's a dumb name.
Sounds like a guy with a gross habit.
What is this merrymaker do?
It's in the name, stupid.
Make merry, bitch. Remember it. What does he do? I guess just about anything he wants, it seems like.
Except
has-
for common sense.
Well, yeah, of course.
Just
Head
grapple with
nim.
the whip.
The name that is just in my head.
There are 2 Nims inside you. One is real. One is just Shay talking shit.
True. True.
And the nim we play with is Shay talking shit.
No, the one we play with is Shay trying to talk shit, but then remembering her character wouldn't say that.
Damn. It's
Ah,
sad.
so playing a coward.
Exactly! Have you heard her complain about her constitution yet?
Oh my god, it's so low. But anyway, Jade, finish.
So what does this merrymaker do?
He does just about everything. Aside from not having magic, just about everything he does works out. He's good at everything. Good at talking to people, good at getting people to like him, good at fighting.
Good at everything, you say. So he is even a fantastic student?
He was the top student at his academy. That's
Yes.
why we all ended up together.
Ah. How long did he stay at this academy?
Not sure exactly. He did get in by abnormal means, but that's not really what I saw him do or knew him for. I can only speak for the times that I was around, and all of those, it just seemed like he always succeeded. Didn't matter what it was, and sometimes it seemed like he wouldn't even be trying, and everything would just go his way, or everyone would like him without him doing anything.
So he'd succeed even when he fails.
Except he doesn't fail.
Ah. I see.
I'd say it's far more strange than Nim's magic. It's like having the sun sitting right in front of you. You know it's amazing and majestic and powerful, and you also know there's absolutely no way you'll ever understand it. Not when standing on the ground.
So, as you're talking, Boris just started staring off into space. And as you finish that last statement, he snaps back a little and he looks at you, and then he's like, Hyala?
It's not the time for callouts.
With 1 minute remaining.
Yeah.
Do you?
Not gonna lie, it'd be so funny if it just changed to 10 o'clock right now. You're like, well, end of session.
Bye, guys.
Do you have to go to bed right at 10, or do we have like?
Nope.
Oh. Because we
I
did
have
start the
until I actually want to go to bed. Because I don't have class till 10.
Then
And
I
I
don't
don't
mind-
care if I'm awake for it.
I don't mind going longer because we started the session really late, like an hour and a half late.
Also, I should let y'all know that it's going to be the same thing next week.
Oh boy, Greg's is ruining everything.
It's an hour. You can get over it.
Only
No,
if
So we're
you
gonna
get-
play getting over it during that.
See,
Only-
think of it like this. We're
only if-
just adjusting it so it's the proper time for Shay.
You know, I'll get over it.
Then it's
if
5
you get
to
over,
10.
If you get over your whip.
It's still 5 to 9. I mean, 4 to 9 for me. But
Not
Math
if it's
doesn't
an
check.
hour. Not if it's an hour delayed, Shaylin.
I will.
it's 9
Kaylin.
for me right now.
I'll
Yes,
get
we're
over it.
we're
Oh,
looking to
going
go
an
for
hour
another
over,
hour.
to cut out.
I'll get over it if you get over the whip.
I guess you're never getting over it. Hold
Also,
on.
I don't think we should go for that long, because I want to do post-session talkies.
Yeah.
Okay, then we'll go to the natural conclusion of this.
At some point, though.
Natural
you-
conclusion of Kiala dying.
At some point, though, you are gonna have
As
to
a
get over
conclusion.
that damn whip.
No,
Actually,
I will continue to be petty forever.
You know
gonna
that's not
ask.
gonna work on me, because all you're going to end up doing is pissing me off irreparably. You know I don't do petty.
You know I do.
Dun, dun, dun.
I was
Alright,
gonna
we'll
ask
have this
if
war at
we could
another
get
time
that.
of day.
You could get that long rest so I can reset Nim's spells.
No! Another combat!
Nim will die. Like, that's not even a joke at this point.
Yeah, sure, you can get your long rest. If Ed gets over his whip.
I'm sorry, Jim. Sorry, not
We're
sorry.
just gonna start having like huge plot points held over our head until you get over.
Oh, wow. Alright.
You can't use your whip until you get over your whip.
Wow, so it's just as useless as it's become.
Anyway.
Love how you came up with the new condition and you say it's useless. I guess you're just not as good as balancing things as you thought you were.
Yeah. I'm trying to balance around your strange rules.
Alright, anyway, enough of Ed's bitching and bemoaning. Back to Hyala and her fawning over cowboys.
He said, being the one who brought it up.
Anyway, Yalla.
Boris never finished his question.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
He said, "Do you?" and then we went on a tangent about whips.
Do you whip? Do you nay nay?
I do. And then she whips and Nene.
Pop and locking. Ooh, kill him! Ooh, kill him! Killed him. Is that a crush I detect, my lumpy?
The fuck's a crush?
Not at all.
Are
I
you
don't do
sure?
bludgeoning damage.
She does with her quarterstaff.
I
her
also
quarter
legitimately
bow.
thought that
Funny
he was
bop
gonna say
stick.
Oh,
that there's
Mylan.
absolutely nothing in his head. I thought you were gonna call him dumb, just straight up.
Mylan key.
This is an awkward conversation to have on a dude's lap.
I think she's just kind of used to him being weird.
I can't get over it.
What did he say?
He said, Mylan key.
You lying?
You cannot lie to Boris. I've seen that look in your eyes before.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, you didn't know what I was talking about last time either.
Besides, if he just exists in my head, it's not like it matters.
Yeah, go stuff it, old
That
man.
is true, if he were to just not actually exist.
My husbando.
Where did you say this Celeste was from again?
I don't remember the name of the country.
Do you remember where it was located?
I'm not even sure I know where we're located relative to anything else. I don't spend a lot of time looking at maps. At least not outside of the mountain.
Perhaps we should update curriculum to hold map classes. Of course, it is going to be hard with council. They are going to first ask how can map help kill?
Paper cut of death!
I don't know, being able to locate where you are in a vast plain is helpful in a lot of places.
Yeah, but Boris is the smart part of the academy. The literal council that comes from the tribes is literally just obsessed with how can we make better fighters so we can do our wars better.
Whee!
It's not
Hunger Games.
I mean, it's not just fighting, it's like generalized survival skills too. Like, how to not die in an avalanche, which was a class Anka should have taken. But alas, he wasn't a girl. He was at the school where they taught them useless stuff like book smarts.
Yeah, what a nerd!
Yeah, they had map classes.
He worked out at the library!
Yeah, and he died for it. A big
Books
head
are
can't
bad,
get you.
never forget.
Maybe that's why Yellow's into Samson, because he'll never die from learning book smarts instead of
He's so fucking
As
stupid.
Samson has been reading more and more books. Damn,
Oh no!
Spending
That
time
gets you killed!
Spending time with Ciala has turned Samson into a book smart person.
Free.
Anyway,
He didn't have to be a strong, independent man when he had a strong, independent woman. Who wasn't Nim? Nim's not independent.
You're strong.
She's got magic. She can move mountains.
True.
And blow up the nearest stars.
And this Merrymaker, how does he fight?
I was gonna say, how does he make Mary?
Well, you see, he doesn't. I had to give him.
You had to give him it? Oh, yeah, now you definitely cannot tell me that you do not like him.
What was the
He
actual
drinks
question?
a lot and plays the harmonica
how does he
shit.
Oh, how does he fight? Yeah. Oh, well. He uses these. She does. She makes like finger guns to explain the shape. And she's like, they're guns. Nothing that gets used here. But he's good with them. He's been picking up other weapons as well. Like I said, pretty much good at whatever he tries to do.
So he defaults to 6-chamber revolvers.
I think that was the word, yeah.
Ah. I see.
And then the longer one, she like holds out her hand to like rifle barrel length.
Rifle. Right. Firearms. And what academy is he from?
The one in Boris.
Did Simpson never talk about his academy?
He has.
He would have.
Hardly. He didn't talk about it much. I don't ever think the name came up. Oakley came up, but not the name.
I feel like he has said it. The problem is that I'm stupid.
The problem is I'm also stupid, and I legitimately don't remember him ever saying it in character.
I think that he has. Like,
Why
I think
don't-
it was one of those things that got name dropped but not elaborated on. Because he definitely has described getting into the academy, and I feel like the name of the academy would have been brought up.
I feel like Samson's stupid enough, since he never goes to class, he would never look at the nameplate, so he doesn't.
But Samson doesn't even know what
He
school
knows
it is.
exactly
Knows
what.
school that's basically holding him prisoner, as far as he knows.
No, the school's stopping you from being a prisoner, remember?
Yeah, a prisoner of a different kind.
Alt prisoner.
I don't tell.
But yeah, she'll say the name of the school.
Does she say the name of the school?
Yes.
I mean, yeah.
And Boris takes his arm from around you and he just starts rubbing his mustache. I see. So, did any of your newfound friends talk about their headmasters?
One.
As we just talked about.
Yeah.
Well, that was above board.
I think Merrymakers brought up his.
And what are they like?
Not sure much about exactly what she's like, but I can tell he looks up to her.
I see.
Is he actually just making pop noises?
I don't know. Would it be funny if he was just sitting there, like, rubbing his mustache going...
I think it's really funny if, like, every time he's, like, deep in thought, he's just going and not aware that he's doing it.
Yeah, that would be a really funny, like, little tick for Boris.
Then so he is! I see. And what was it you were sent to go do on the bar of Zanzibar? I know words in common.
No, you don't, but you're trying, so it's cute.
To retrieve a sword.
I see. So, you have told me about these friends of yours? And you have told me about what you have to do. What does Shala want to do?
Right now, I just want to know that everything was real.
Some old man made me doubt it.
There's no point in planning based on lies, is there? don't know that that would help. If she made you up, she easily could have had your names put there herself.
Is it just the first names, or is it the first and
It
last
would have been.
names?
It would have been all of our names. Well, from whatever Samson would know. So he obviously doesn't know what Hyala's last name is.
Yeah, you also can't write Hyala's last name because the old language doesn't have a written component.
Well, I'm not the one who had to write it. I wouldn't know. I don't think Samson knows Nim's last name.
He probably also doesn't know how to spell Prin's name.
Yeah, but luckily, I wasn't the one who wrote these down.
It would be funny though if it had just been first names and Boris is just like, these names don't actually align up with what you're telling me.
Ah, I see a Nim.
There's Nim and there's Celeste, and I don't know who the hell the other two are.
Well, since we didn't do it, here's an idea. What if the pendant just says first names? Because that's something you all collectively know.
Yeah, and that's definitely something Samson would do. Since he's, like, a first name kind of guy. Not like some weirdos.
I don't know what you're implying.
She thinks it's weird that you use first names for everybody, whether or not you know them.
Wow, you two think each other's weird. That's adorable.
And
He is weird.
She is weird.
This whole group is weird.
Yeah, Hyala thinks it's
True.
weird when she calls Nim Nim.
We're like close now. I
Yeah,
think.
but like,
Why do you
Hyala
think that just
reserves
because you
first
were in the
name.
bed with Hyala means you're close?
No, that's Samson.
Yeah, he's the one who doesn't know what that means. Well, now he does.
No, he does now.
Kyla, explain to him in
know.
graphic Italian physical verbiage detail.
What?
I
Yeah,
mashed the jokes of... Forget it. Just move
Okay.
on. Where were we?
Hyala was like, what's the point in making a decision if I don't know what's real?
Ah, yeah, and then above board it was like, if only she had something.
And then we memed.
Yeah. Does T'Challa remember her pendant?
I mean, I don't know if she thinks it'll help, but I guess she can pull it out. Yeah, she'll just go digging through her bag for more stuff and come across that. Hand it over.
It is some kind of pendant.
Yeah, the Varisha made it.
The Venetian is a good jeweler. This is very finely crafted pendant.
Damn, he really is good at everything.
And as Boris continues running his fingers along the chain, his expression starts to get almost worried on it.
Look at that drip. I mean, you could.
You said Venetian made this.
Well, had it made, yes.
By who?
I'm not sure. Does it matter?
No. I was curious. Don't worry about it, my lady.
Why can't Parisians make things?
She's gonna
Man,
like,
now who's withholding information? and secret
yeah,
knowledge?
right? She's gonna be like,
You should gaslight him now.
yeah, she's gonna be like, I don't believe you.
Just straight up, I don't believe you.
Yeah, you made a face. You fleshies are very readable.
Excuse you?
She didn't say that last time. I don't think she would know a word like fleshies.
Yeah, some racist,
Not yet.
bigoted term for people without fur. Some real furry slang for
Damn.
I made a face. I have not seen joy like this. It's interesting. I make many faces, and then he makes his eyebrows do the worm.
The
They look
caterpillar.
like caterpillars.
Yeah. Worm, caterpillar, it's grunge, it move.
But you had to ask about how it was made. You clearly know something.
I know good jewelry when I see it.
She just glares. With her famous yellow glare that never works.
Then he flips over the pendant. Ah, I see there are names. Only first names? Your name is not here. Meaning your last name is not here.
I was gonna say, damn.
Okay.
Everyone, I'm the figment of my imagination.
And then Yala just blips out.
Oh, it's like Skyrim all over again.
Poof.
That might have been too niche a reference.
But yeah, Hell's gonna be like, well, it's not like it could be engraved.
I suppose that is true. And you would not list last names of other people if you could not list last names for all. It'd make pendant look strange.
Hell just shrugs. I'm not sure what the... It seems to be more common to use first names automatically out there. I guess some people at school were like that too, but it's almost everyone out there.
Yes, a lot of other cultures do in fact use first names. They have luxury of being able to be individual. They are not as scarce on resources as we Cotlayans are. So, which one is this Bellitos?
The dead one.
Yeah, and she just sort of reaches up and points at Prin's name.
Ah, Trinculo Bellatrix. Ah, yes, yes. Hold on, I'm reading something.
Trinculo Bellitos.
Trinculo belly dance.
And the Celeste, what was her last name?
I don't believe she ever shared it. That's why I call her Celeste.
That makes sense. As for Nim,
She doesn't really identify with her last name. It's a big family in Glotnia.
but yeah, he'll pass the pendant back to you. It is Nice piece of jewelry. Treasure it always.
Nah, tosses.
She throws it in the hot spring.
It'd be so funny if Boris just pockets it.
Check out this devious
Wow, he is a Parisian.
Yeah, she's gonna hold it and look at it. Yeah, it was made as a parting gift. Kind of.
Do you intend to go back?
I don't know. I came here to ensure that my people would be prepared to go to war if I chose to stay out there.
And Boris is kind of just staring into the fire. Kind of just fidgeting with his hands a little.
I don't know what's going to happen. This whole thing started because I was given the option to leave and to come back here. And that was what I wanted. It's what I'd wanted ever since I left. But I don't know anymore. So much has changed, and I guess even if it was all fake, I'm different now. At the very least, that's real.
It is getting late. You should get rest, my lackey. We still have few hours of journey ahead of us.
I mean, they'd only walked for like 5 hours. They had a long journey still.
I mean, yeah.
She'll just nod. So, are you gonna put me down then?
I was thinking that.
Oh, yes, and he picks you up off his knee and places you on your feet.
She puts the thing away in her bag. Goes to her little sleepy thing.
And you'll just hear Boris, not loudly, but call out to you. One more question, Yala.
Her head like pops out of the sleeping bag. Huh?
One more thing.
Merrymaker, he is doing okay then?
What do you mean?
He is okay, alright.
I mean, it's hard for me to tell that from here.
Last you saw him.
Seemed like it.
Ah,
What do you mean?
I don't know. These are your friends. You care about well-being, yes? I wanted to know that you know they are okay.
She's getting out of her bag and walking back over. Just standing in front of him. No, you know something.
If I know something, I will tell you. Just like
You
if
do.
you know something.
You wouldn't ask specifically about him. Just after getting that look on your face about the pendant that I said he made. You know something.
What are
Yes. Perception.
Yeah, bitch. And she puts on sunglasses and a Sherlock hat. Pulls out a pipe.
Gets a cane.
I'm a heroin addict.
Gets a cane. Puts on a hat.
How many different detectives are you copying? You put on sunglasses, a Sherlock hat, and have a heroin addiction.
Sherlock has always had a heroin addiction.
Yeah.
Pulls out a sonic screwdriver.
Never had sunglasses.
The sunglasses first because it's cool.
Gets a motorcycle. Muscle necrosis.
Common Hyala.
I just got it.
Damn. Glad someone did.
Watson J, Mystery Solver.
Watson J, Mystery Solver, Condominium. Doctor.
Hyala do.
I was thinking that.
Shalabibidoo, where are you? We've got some wars to fight now.
Alright.
But yeah, what was the last thing she said?
She's accusing him of knowing something and hiding it.
Calling him
And he-
sus. Sus among us.
And he said, "What are you, a detective now?" And I hadn't responded to that because we all started memeing. Specifically, I started memeing and everyone joined in.
I mean, yeah. I'll blame you for it.
Woo! But yeah, she's like, no such thing, but I can tell when something's being hidden. I'm very
At least now
perceptive
you
with
can.
my special eye. Can't just ask a question like that and expect no follow-up.
Okay, you have followed up. I told you I wasn't guaranteed I'd believe you. But you explain the story, and I see if more pieces fit. I know nothing. I just have what you tell me.
Can she insight check him to see if he actually is just asking really weird, concerning leading questions?
Do it.
I'm more insight checking the DM because I can't tell if I'm being gaslit or Hyala's being gaslit or both.
You are not being gaslit.
But it's
I-
Hyala.
I also believe that
Perhaps.
Boris is sus as fuck.
Yeah.
Sus is among us.
I guess I feel like I'm going crazy.
I can neither confirm or deny whether Boris is gaslighting Hyala.
That's what the inside check would tell. Can she make one or no?
You can make one. DC 16. Nim cannot help. She's more than a continent away.
So
I
wasn't-
don't know. I'd expect you to be like, Nim helps with that.
No, she's out of magic sauce.
True. And a bazillion miles away.
Yeah.
That wouldn't stop her.
Nim could, she would. It's just
Oh.
you can't.
Part of me wants
Yeah.
to just use my birthday 20. But I don't know if this is important enough to do it.
I'm almost tempted to use my birthday 20.
You can't. You're thousands of miles away.
What would Merrymaker do? Just succeed, lol.
Yeah, he would.
I keep getting tricked by this music because the opening of it just sounds like something from Monster Hunter. Speaking of, after the session, you want to play some Rise? While we
I'm
do
so
the.
tired.
Oh, you're bitch.
You're a bitch.
Damn.
No, you're bitch.
You're a bitch.
You're bitch.
You're a bitch.
You're bitch. decisions. We gotta
I
end
think-
soon if you want to have an after session talk.
Yeah, so I'm gonna use my inspiration point instead.
A point of inspiration. What does that do
Yeah.
again? It's been forever.
Advantage.
Advantage.
Alright, you get advantage.
Alright.
Uh,
Everybody pray to Gambler.
Pray to Gambler, you get advantage DC 16.
Shit.
Oh,
I hate everything.
They were both 3!
I want to die.
Sorry.
By all insight you can make, you know, there may be something there, but you also don't really feel like pushing it.
Well, I guess she's just gonna go lie down and not sleep then. I hate dice.
Kala's not gonna
Get
sleep.
rid of all of them.
So what do? You just storm off?
What? No,
Said
she just...
lie down and not
She okay, I guess yeah, I should play out the thing. But yeah, once she realizes she's getting nowhere, she's just gonna like take a deep breath, close her eyes, and just kind of like she looks a bit upset. Her ears are flat, but she's just gonna kind of skulk off.
I promise if I figure anything out, my Linky, I will tell you.
Sure. Whatever.
Good night.
She does not respond.
Very well. Anything Nim or Samson want to do?
Can I retroactively give Yellow another advantage?
No.
Man, I should have just birthday 20'd it. Dice are the worst. I should stop buying.
Give away all your dice. Punish them.
Sell them and make millions.
Man.
So are we good to end then?
Can I
Yeah.
get the long rest?
I think this is the time when everyone goes to bed.
Yes.
Yay.
Unless you're planning on staying up all night.
All of the timelines have converged.
Woo!
The timelines have become one again.
Okay, Oh, cool. It resets all my stuff. I don't have...
Whoa, it presses buttons.
Right?
Whoa! Well, goodbye, everybody! Goodbye! See you next week!
You literally...
Goodbye.
You literally healed double Nim's health!
That's kind of funny that
That's
we have
pretty
the
good.
exact same health, and that I would heal double what you heal.
That's pretty good.
So,
Um.
dang. Goodbye, everybody!
Later.